Okay. Hey guys, if you're here, I have my assistant today, my science assistant. We're going to be talking about uh, why do our biceps, our muscles bulge, and how do we move? Why is our hands moving? So don't have anybody yet. We're waiting just a few more minutes. We got one person, okay? If you just joining us, this is my assistant, my science assistant. Hey, Nicholas. Michael is going to help us out today. So we're looking at how do our hands move?
Like this.
Like that. So we have, let's see, we have a few people on. Not really sure how many people are going to join today. Hayden's here. Yay. Should be fun today. Well, it's always fun. Math and science, it's always fun. Right, Michael? We're not doing the finger yet.
Oh.
And Grayson's here. So we'll wait just a few minutes, see if we can get a little bit more people. And as you're waiting, hey Kyle, as we're waiting, I want you to think about those futuristic like robots, and how do those robots move? And it's Chloe's birthday, so I'm going to sing Chloe a happy birthday song. Ready? You want to sing Chloe happy birthday? Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chloe. Happy birthday to you.
Wait, where's
and oh, Brennan's here. You came just in time for the lovely, beautiful voice of an angel. Not really. All right. So Chloe, for your birthday, I'm letting you stay home today. You're welcome. And Chloe Gotro's here. And many more. You're right. We forgot that, Kyle. And ready? And many more. No? Okay. My assistant stopped. And Dejan's here. All right. So I think we have a good bit of people. So what I was telling them before, Michael is going to be my science assistant today, and we're going to discuss how do different parts move, like our fingers. Okay, so when our fingers move, I'm wondering why is it that our finger can't go like backwards, or how is it making our fingers go this way? What is making it do it? And Hayden, also Chloe, I try to give you something, but you already are off. So happy birthday. All right. So, and Alex is here. Great. So we're trying to figure out why do our fingers move. So I want y'all to think about the most futuristic robot in the biggest sci-fi movie. These robots that can look like adults. Hey, Adeline. So these robots that look like us, they walk like us, and oh, Francis here too. So think about those robots and how do they move? So I'm going to give you just a second, picture that robot while my assistant is showing different ways to move.
I am not doing that.
Okay. So everybody have a robot in your head, one that looks like a human being. Terminator is a great example. Yes. So as a Terminator moves, I wonder if they're doing something different than what we do in our bodies. So I want y'all to think about that. Is these future robots like the Terminator different than the body, our human bodies? So do y'all think it's working the same way or different? Yeah. So Kyle's saying yes, it is working different. I mean, it is working the same way. Kind of, okay. So let's think about this. Yes, Michael does soccer. Let's think about that robot. That robot, you know, a lot of times there's a battery. Stop, Michael. Sit. In a robot, we have like a battery, some type of fuel, electricity to get that robot moving. Do we have a fuel? Now, we don't need a battery stuck in us, but do we use anything as a fuel? What do you think? You think
I think we do.
What do you think we
like when
use?
we eat? I think that's the
fuel.
Fuel.
So you think food is our fuel?
Yeah,
so
like when you eat it and grind it up.
Yeah.
Small pieces.
Okay, so Dejan's saying the blood. So do you think the blood, we have to consume blood? We're not vampires. Food, yes, food. So food is our fuel, kind of like our batteries to help us move. So that's kind of the same in a robot and humans. Okay. And so once we consume this fuel, the fuel goes to different parts of our body to make it move. Now, let's talk about moving. Where's the finger, Michael? All right. So we're going to demonstrate the different types. Hey, PJ. So we're going to look at just one finger. I want everybody to hold up your hand, and I want you to find these 4 bones in your hand. Feel around. Show them how to feel around. So we're finding that's the first bone. Second bone. Hold it up in the camera. Third bone. And where's that? That fourth bone's in the hand. Okay, that's our palm bone. All right. So tell me when you're ready, when you felt all 4 bones. Don't pull it. It's a surprise. Okay. So once you found all 4 bones, then tell me, type ready or found them. So if we're looking, this is the first one. And I can kind of feel on those joints, there's 2, 3, and then the 4th one's in our palm. So if I wanted to move this finger, wonder what's making it move. All right, so everybody's found them. I wonder what makes it move. Is it the bones? Is it muscles? Is it something entirely different? So what do y'all think is making my finger move? Joints, okay. So Dejan said something about joints. That's where it moves, but what's making it move? That's where the joint is, where it bends. Some people are saying muscles. Grayson's saying muscles. So the muscles making it move, maybe. So I wonder where those muscles are, Grayson. If they're in the finger, in the hand, in the arm, where's the muscles that make it move? If you're saying joints, the joints right here and here are the bendy parts. But are they making it move? So when you're talking about when, like this, Nicholas, when you bend them, they have a bump, a hump somewhere. Okay. So Alex is saying nerves activate the muscle, but if you're saying muscle, where are those muscles? So the brain, yes, the brain does make those decisions that, hey, we're going to move right now. Okay. Hayden's saying the bones. So you're saying the bones are making this move? Hey, Raquel, we're talking about how our hands move right now. Okay. So we got some good ideas. I want you to look. I have a picture of, now I didn't have any chicken to dissect for y'all. I just had, I had chicken, but didn't have any bones. So I printed up a picture. If you did the mystery science, this should look familiar. Now, if you look, here is the muscle part. Here is the bone. They took the muscle off the chicken leg and took it off the bone. But if you look, there is a little string here. point right there. Okay. So that muscle, I can observe that that muscle is attached to the bone using that string. So I wonder if that string has a function, a job, or if it's just holding the muscle to it. Okay. Yes, Chloe, Michael is a little crazy, but he's being a good assistant yet now. Okay. You're going to calm down. All right. So here's the muscle. Here's that weird string, and here's the bone. So I wonder how all this works together in order to make that chicken leg move. Anybody have an idea? Hi, Alex's cat.
What is this?
Whether they're talking. Don't touch it. So Adeline, this is a good thing because it's at least it's just chicken and it's a picture. I'm not actually doing it. And no, I'm not going to eat it because it's a picture. Okay. So my question was, how does all of this work together? So hopefully you're thinking about how this system would work together in order to make that chicken leg move when it was alive. Yes, he does act like that. All right. So let's talk about it. So picture, I want you to figure out how is this moving, because in our fingers, somewhere attached to our fingers is all these parts. There's a bone, there's a string like this, and we're going to call that something in a second, and there's a muscle. So I want you to feel around as you're wiggling your finger. Feel around for different things that might move. Like I want to feel my arm. Ooh, I feel something. Feel a little something. Okay. Ooh, I feel something maybe here.
I feel something.
Yeah, I'm feeling things. Aiden's here. We're trying to figure out why is our finger moving? What makes our finger move? Ooh, I feel something. It's in the joint. Okay. So let's see. I feel something here. Oh, wait, what is going on in here? I wonder if it changes if I move a different finger. Oh, it does. Yeah. So that movement that I'm feeling right here changes as I move my different fingers. Huh. Did anybody else experience that? Anybody else feel that when they move their hand, different fingers, something changes in different places?
Okay.
So Aiden, we're talking about what makes our finger move? Some people said it's your muscle. Some people saying your bone moves. Some people are saying that your brain or your nerves are moving or making it move. So we're trying to figure out what is actually happening in there. And I showed them a piece of chicken, a picture of a chicken, and we see different parts here. We see a bone. We see this weird string, some sort, and a muscle. So in our hand, I wonder if we have stuff that's like that. Okay, the video stopped. Uh-oh. Huh. If it stopped on you, go out and then come back in. I'll give y'all just a second. Yours is lagging, so, oh man. So it is live. It just, the internet is going a little slow. It worked. Okay. So if it stops on you, just log out, or not log out, but exit out and then come back in. Okay. All right. Good.
Exactly.
All right, so we got this.
Yeah.
We discovered that there's
Yeah.
something moving, different things moving
I
in
don't
our
know.
hand.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know
Where's
what
our
it is.
finger? Where's our finger? All right. So my assistant here, we made some robot fingers. These, you can tell there is some bones here, and that's the bones that we identified in our finger. You could feel those 4 bones, even the one that's in our hand. Okay. Now, if you notice, there is, so this is your bones. Now, there's a string that's pulling something at the top. So when we pull, too hard.
Okay.
So when we pull it, hold on, pull it softly, make it wave. It's pulling that bone down. Oh, wait, that looks like what our finger does. So I wonder, that string that we saw in the chicken is pulling the bones a certain way. Now that string on the chicken is attached to a muscle. See that? So right now, the thing that's moving the string is his hand. His hand is acting like the muscle. So the muscle contracts and moves because our brain's telling it to. And it's pulling, and we're going to call this not a string anymore. We're going to call this a tendon. Maybe some of y'all have heard of the tendon. So, you ready? So, show them what the muscle is. That's your muscle. And we're going to hold the tendon, and the tendon is attached to the muscle to the bone. And then the muscle moves the tendon down and moves that bone at and bends at the joints. Okay? Oh no, Kyle. Maybe if you can, did you try logging all the way out and coming back in? Try that. I'll try to upload this video maybe to YouTube, to Google Classroom. Maybe that will help. I'm not really sure what's going on. I'll have to ask.
Okay. This is getting kind of weird.
Wait, Michael.
Oh.
I'll try to figure it out before we do this again. Okay. All right. So when you're bending your finger, this is what's happening. Your muscle here, and it's pulling the tendon down. Now we did something. We built a whole entire hand, robot hand, to show all of the fingers. Okay, Dejan says hi. Okay, so as you can see, we have a tendon for each finger. I wonder if that's why I could feel different things working in my hand. Okay, so you ready? So Michael's going to move our robot hand certain ways. So depending on what string is being pulled, our tendon got caught. There you go. Okay, do you see them? Okay. So, and we can point, and this is what happens in your hand. So, ready? So, we're going to point. So, all 3 of these tendons are going down, but this tendon is not. Now, it's paper, so it's not holding up as well as bone, but see what happens? Or I can say, rock on sign. Hold on. Or I love you. All right.
Yes. Or you can point.
Or we can point. Yeah.
You just need to do the more middle finger.
See?
Yeah.
Now you can make one as well. I sent your parents the link, and I'll try to put it on Google Classroom as well. You can print out this stuff. It's made with just string and paper clips and, of course, cardboard box. Okay. Now for today, let's think about our other joints, like
like our knees.
Like our knees. Okay. So I'm going to angle the camera to where Michael can show his knee moving. For his knee to move like that, it's going to have, like our hand, a bone, a muscle, and our tendons to pull. Okay? Yes, Chloe, it is a part of a cereal box. So anytime you move, there is a bone, a tendon, and a muscle, and it has to bend on a joint of some sort. Okay? So Grayson asks, I wonder how your veins interfere with your muscles and bones and all of that. So your veins, I can see it. Now these veins looks like they're on top of those muscles. They all work around different things. Yes, they are Pikachu pants. Okay, so those muscles, the muscles and the tendons and the bones and all that stuff stay out of things, stay out of the way of each other. Okay?
Okay.
So, any questions about how we move? Any thoughts? Any fun observations? And while you're typing, if you make a robot hand or anything robot, I want to see maybe some pictures. Send us some pictures. Put it on the slideshow. Thought Michael said like a grenade. Did you say something like a grenade?
Wait, no. Yeah. Wait,
What?
no.
No?
No, I didn't. I did not say like a grenade.
Okay. I don't know what he said. All right. So your blood moves, Chloe Lassen, by your heart being pumping. It's pushing that blood out, pulling the blood in, and that's what makes the blood move throughout your entire body. Yes. How does your hand rotate? That's a good question. So remember when we move, right now this is a hinge joint. It just moves up and down. Okay? Hey, Corbin. Corbin is watching.
Who?
Oh, wait, no, this is Hayden's Corbin. Hey, Corbin. All right, so this is a hinge joint, just moves up and down. But our wrist moves back and forth. So same thing. We have to have hold on, Michael. We have to have a muscle and what is that called?
A string.
What was that string called? A tendon. A tendon pulling different ways on your hand. Would be really cool.
Like this.
And Brendan's little brother, the Corbin is watching too. So Corbin, hi.
Hi, Corbin.
When you're doing this and rotating it like this, that means like something is pulling it that way, pulling it this way. So a tendon is pulling based on what your muscles are moving.
Kind of like this.
Kind of like that, but this is a hinge joint.
Yeah.
This is a rotating joint. Okay, so your muscles are working together with the tendon, and it's moving those bones around. Okay, and they are like piano keys. Different keys does different sounds. So different strings, different tendons, different muscles pull and move different things. All right. What about your lips move? Okay. So your lips have a muscle here. They're muscles. And so it's contracting, expanding. But also you have to move this jaw right here.
Yeah.
To move your bone, you must have you must have a tendon attached to a muscle to move your bone. Now, if it's something squishy like this, it's just a muscle contracting and expanding, just like this. Your muscle.
Muscle?
What is this? What kind of muscle is this? Do you remember?
No.
Bicep. Okay?
Bicep.
So move your face. Okay? Bicep. So if you do this, and that bicep is contracting, it's getting smaller. And there's a string right here that's pulling that bone up. Now, if I relax underneath here, my tricep is contracting now, and it's pulling this side of the bone that way. If I do this, it's pulling that bone up. If I do this, it's pulling that bone down. Okay? So when you're talking about your lips, there's no bones in your lips. There's just a muscle. So your muscle is only contracting and expanding, contracting and relaxing. What about when your lips don't move? Well, your lips are just relaxing, not doing anything. It's just like when your arms don't move. What is your strongest bone? Well, that would be interesting. Most bones are all the same strength, just some are bigger and harder to break because they're bigger. Like our biggest bone, single bone, is our femur bone, and that's in our thighs.
Sorry.
Your teeth, the enamel on your teeth, just like Grayson is saying, the enamel is the strongest thing in your body. That's the hardest thing to break. Okay, so Dejon's going to look it up and see what our strongest bone is. It might, now that Grayson's saying it, your teeth might be your strongest bone because that has enamel. Okay. And Hayden's saying the skull. I hope our skull's pretty strong. Okay, what if you had bones in your hair? Well, that would be kind of difficult to brush your hair. You probably clean your hair way differently. Okay. It would look like this. Move your fingers.
It
would look like this in your hair.
Well, it will probably look like this.
Yeah, Raquel says the teeth probably because you can break a popcorn kernel, which is pretty hard. So like Dejon came back and says it is the femur. So I wonder, is the femur the biggest or is it the strongest?
This is my hair now.
And horses have a bone that is their tail. Did you know, Grayson? We have a tail as well. It's just hidden. We have the same, and it's called the tailbone. We have a tailbone. So we're kind of like horses, just ours is hidden. When we're still developing in our mother's tummy, we have kind of a tail. Now our tail goes away. The outward tail goes away
wait,
in a little bit. No, you're not. No.
Okay.
Okay. Your thigh is the strongest part of your body. But there's a lot of things that go into it. Yes. So Nicholas, you are right. And it has to do with it has the biggest bone, the femur.
Yeah. It's
the biggest muscle. And so therefore those two work together with a tendon. All right, Chloe, we're about to wrap it up anyway, too. So you can watch the rest later. But it was good talking with you, Chloe, and have a happy birthday. Okay? Yes, Raquel, like tadpoles. Tadpoles have a tail, but they end up disappearing later as they grow.
Bye. Wait, is it time to go?
Not yet, in just a second. Okay? So, and then, yes, a snake, I forgot who said it. A snake does have a spine just like us. They have an endoskeleton. Their bones are on the inside that keeps them together. Okay? So as a wrap up, what we learned today is how if a bone part moves, most of our body is bones. If it moves, then it's because Michael, stop, you're distracting me. So when our bones move, it's because there's a tendon pulling it. And then the muscle is pulling the tendon because the muscle shrinks, contracts, and relaxes. Okay? All right, guys. We're about to go. And I am so glad y'all were able to join us. And
Bye.
Monday, we will do Math Mondays. I'll shoot a time. And yes, Aiden, I meant to tell y'all that. I hope he finds, your dog finds some kind of peace. I'm very sorry to hear that. All right, yes, Michael is a little crazy. All right, guys. See y'all later.
Bye.
Bye. Dejan, you have one question. Type it and then I'll answer it on the chat, okay? Bye, Kyle. Oh, it's a girl. Okay. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Dejan, type the question.
Bye. Bye.